Here we are on the Rich Walks and Talks. And in this episode, we're going to explore the now. We're going to explore the present moment. As I walk along in this forest, I can notice my mind being somewhere else other than right here. How do I know that? Because I think about what just happened earlier. I think about my wife. I think about my family. I think about what I'm going to do later. I think about my worries. I think about a whole number of things. And when I'm thinking about those things, I'm not here. I'm not present. And so here is the invitation for this first walk, is to slow down to a stop. Make sure that you can still see if you've got a little hat on. To appreciate those that you're with. And start your walk off at 1/10 of the speed. Really slowly. And let's just do that for a few minutes. Really, it's 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step. This is an uncomfortable slowness that you might have seen in older people who can't walk. You might see in a baby who doesn't know how to crawl yet. This slowness creates in me a frustration. It creates a impatience. You can breathe that impatience out. You can let it go. And you can now observe what else is coming up. I see the colors of the leaves. I see all the different things along the ground. I see this muddy looking water on my right. And I see raindrops pattering along the top of the lake, pond or whatever it is. I see the tree. I see the greenness of the leaves. I hear the cars driving along the motorway behind me. I hear the pitter-patter of the rain dropping on the leaves and on the ground. I hear a bike behind me. Hey. What do I smell? I smell the woods. I smell the wet. I smell the dampness. I smell a bit of my own odor. What do I taste? There's a kind of metallic-y taste that I've got in my mouth. I haven't eaten in a while or drunk anything. It's there. Pretty neutral. And now what do I feel? I feel my feet against my sandals. I feel an itch on my neck. I feel my hat on my head. The warmth and the moisture around my head. I hear a little fish splashing around. You little fishies. And I feel inside of me today a sense of peace, a sense of happiness. And beneath that, there's an underlying bit of sadness in there. There's some sadness in my heart. And I'm labeling these feelings based on what I perceive the feelings to be. And actually, I'm not feeling sadness. I am feeling a density in my heart. I'm feeling a thickness. I'm feeling a sludginess. And at the same time, I feel a lightness that rises from my heart to my throat. And it's these feelings that we don't need to label. We just need to note them, accept them, embrace them, and feel them. And really notice all that's going on in your body. Really notice all that's going on around you. Any sensations, any pains. I've got a pain in my back right now. I'm carrying the little Benji for a while, and it's a little bit sore. And when we connect to this present moment, we can realize that we are totally safe. We are totally whole right now. We are experiencing this moment. And when you let go of all the things in your past and your future, and you bring yourself into the present moment, you can really start to uncover what's actually going on in your mind and your body. We so often fill our mind with stuff throughout the day, of TV, of news, of information, other people's opinions, that we don't often give time for ourselves to reset. It's kind of like a computer. You open up all the tabs, you open up all the applications, computer will crash. We need a reboot sometimes. Some people it's going on holiday. Some people it's meditating. For some people, it can be simple as walking at the 10th of your speed and doing a body scan or checking in on your senses to become aware of what's going on, aware of these feelings. Feeling them. I'm bringing my conscious awareness to my heart, bringing my awareness to this part of me that feels a bit heavy. I feel sensation coming in my eyes. I feel a sensation rising up. I would normally label that as sadness coming up. I feel a sense of urgency that I want to start moving faster and forget about it. I feel a kind of lightness, tenseness in my lungs, which that breath then was a deeper one and it cleansed. And I become aware of my breathing. Become aware of Benji. And the sadness that's there. Maybe it will arise, maybe it won't. Little boo. both letting the sadness go. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Sometimes you have to let go. And sometimes you can allow whatever wants to come out. Like this little boo, he's getting a bit uncomfortable. So we're gonna now start walking faster so that we can get home. Because sometimes you just gotta let go. You just gotta fucking let go. Scream if you want to scream. Like a baby. They don't hold their emotions in. They just let them go. Benji right now is feeling frustration and sadness and fear maybe from the noises I just made. And he's letting them go. He has an innate ability to let his emotions go. Built in, it's programmed. It's a program that starts when you start up the computer. And for him, he's actually got a breathing technique, which you notice in babies, that allows them to release any emotions. And as you can see, he's just cried a little bit. He seems okay now. Excuse me. What came up for you? What if you did that again and you allowed yourself to be you? You allowed whatever needed to come up, and you didn't hold it in. There was a little nudge, a little lightness in my mind that came in that just encouraged me to make a noise and let that emotion out in a physical expression of sound. And that's what I did. And by listening to that little voice, the little voice of the flame, the inner spark, the inner guidance, the inner wisdom, you can find heaven on earth. Or at least you can start making the first steps on the golden path. Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining me. And I hope you got whatever you needed from this. And I wish you love, joy, happiness, and fulfillment for the rest of your day. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Benji. Happy doodle now. See ya.